As soon as you can, you need to get them out on the pasture. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to KC Farms. Our past couple videos have been all about pigs. We've moved pigs to the farrowing barn. We've actually had pigs, and we enjoy showing you the pigs because they're pretty darn cute. But today's video is about our feathered pigs. With all the rain we've been getting, we've been waiting to get them outside. Now it's time. Our feathered pigs, more commonly known as Cornish cross chickens, are 3.5 weeks and ready to be outside. We've got our first two batches of 25 in each batch. They're out of the brooder and ready to get onto this green grass. Fortunately for us, all this rain has also made all the grass very green and nice. Maybe it's fortunately for them. This is why we get them out. It's already eating a worm. This chicken is fat and happy. All right, this is our third batch of Cornish cross out on grass. You can see they're not fully feathered out. They've got their yellow heads. Like I said, they're only 3 weeks old. Did you just step on that chicken's head? But it is nice enough now that they will be fine. We've got 3 sides going around this chicken coop for when it is windy and maybe a little chilly. They will be fine. You can kind of see, looks like we've got some storm clouds blowing in out there. So we'll possibly be getting some more rain this afternoon. But we'll come out and check them. You always want to check these little ones when they first come out, especially if it's a cooler night. They tend to huddle and you don't want anyone to get smashed. But we're gonna get some feed in here. These feeders are up high off the ground because older chickens were in here last time. We've just got that wire running up to the beam across the middle, and that is how we adjust these feeders up and down. So we need to bring these feeders down a little bit. We're gonna go get them some feed, get them some water, and we have our third batch of 100 chickens out on grass. And of course, we've got our fourth batch that is just a week younger than those ones we just took out. That wasn't planned, but you guys know how chicken math works. They'll be going outside next week. Okay, we've got the young ones fed. We're only gonna use we had a trough feeder in the brooder for them. I'm not gonna fill up these troughs until the morning. They don't need that much food in front of them for the rest of this afternoon. Tomorrow we'll come out and fill those troughs. We'll move them off of this spot onto the next spot, and they will be ready to go. I did bring out their feeders from the brooder. They had a little bit of feed left. We're gonna make them clean that up because, you know, waste not, want not. We want them to clean all that up. We have transitioned them over to the pan waterers. But the best part is, you look back there, you see them chickens picking through that grass, getting any bugs, anything that they can find. You saw that one eat that worm, and they are out here on grass doing what chickens should be doing. So excited to have them out. Now that we've got this group out, we may as well go out and get our older Cornish cross fed as well. They have about a week until processing. So let's get them moved, let's get them fed. It looks like that storm may be blowing around us. You can see the clouds are kind of gone. And these guys are wanting to go out maybe. They've got the opportunity. Little shameless plug here. You guys see, if you guys followed along, we've got some new things. And I know it's not a big deal, but new buckets are nice buckets make me happy. We were at Sam's Club the other day and we found these buckets, and these are so much better than Rural King and Tractor Supply. The lid has this little tab on it right here that makes it super easy to open. The bottom of the bucket has a little lip that's easy to grab onto and pour out. And the best thing, of course, it's made in the USA. So a little shameless plug, if you got a Sam's Club close to you, those buckets were only $3.98, and they come with a lid. For some reason at Tractor Supply, Rural King, you got to buy the bucket and the lid separately. I thought it was a package deal, but obviously I don't get out as often as I need to. So anyway, if you got a Sam's Club and you need a nice bucket, they've got nice buckets. So I'm sure those chickens could care less about me talking about a bucket, and they want some feed. So let's go get our older Cornish cross fed. All right, I'll give you a little tip. We had a lot of people asking in our how to raise Cornish videos how many bags of feed it took to raise those chickens, and the answer is right around 30, maybe 31. And this is how I keep track, because we've got so many different groups of chickens. We've got the egg layers, the young egg layers, we've got the older meat birds, the younger meat birds in the brooder. Well, here's my sophisticated theory. Pig feed is right here in these white bins. The oldest meat chickens are closest to the pig feed because they eat the most. Now the ones that just went outside are next, and the egg layers, who eat the least, are over here. That way I know who's getting what when we're feeding, and we have different buckets. When I take them all out there, we just fed those ones. So these buckets are just for the big Cornish cross. So there is our sophisticated method of how to keep track of how many bags each group is eating. And the ones in the brooder, their feed's over in the brooder, so they're easy to keep track of. So, all right, let's load up and get out. All right, these guys are going to be 7 weeks old next week, and you see they are growing great. So last batch we actually processed at 7 weeks old, so some of these will get processed. We'll do the biggest ones first, obviously, and then after that we'll do the next ones at 8 weeks old. But they are doing fantastic. Good looking batch of birds. We have a lot of rain, like I was talking about, and it is making our pastures look great. So when we have spots like this, hopefully you guys can see the trail of where these guys have been. This was a ton of rain. That's why there's so much mud and manure right there. But also with that rain, it helps wash away all the manure and into the soil. There's our next batch of birds we just brought out, or the last batch, and they'll be coming right up this trail as well. So fortunately, the rain has helped these pastures, which is good for us and the chickens and for the meat at the end. It's just definitely makes a fantastic product. So there are our oldest Cornish that we have on the farm right now. Since we're doing so many chickens today, let's run down, check out the egg layers. All right, we are in the brown sex lynx pen, and they are still down here at the end of our front pasture. If you guys recall, we're gonna be moving them up here about the beginning to middle of June to hopefully help with those Japanese beetles that destroyed our fruit last year. So we've got them fed already. They are doing good. We've had some escaping. We don't have any charge on this netting. We do have a new charger, and I'm gonna put that charge on the netting once we get them up into the fruit orchard, because we don't want the chickens in our garden. And sometimes it will shock them, sometimes it doesn't, just because they have all the feathers. But if it gets them on the comb, then they start to respect it. Mostly, why are you following me? Huh? Mostly the fence is just to keep predators out, but it will keep the chickens in as well. Some of them can fly over. You can see we've got a couple rogue chickens, and I found 5 eggs down in the woods today. So Cal had a good snack of eggs this morning. But you can see a couple of them sitting on the outside, and that's fine. They don't ever really, well, I gotta show you the chickens. They don't ever really go that far. So what a beautiful place to raise chickens, out on the grass. This has gotta be the best place to raise your chickens, not in a factory. Obviously they need to be in the brooder for a little bit, but as soon as you can, you need to get them out on the pasture. Let's go see what we've got for eggs. They have been doing great. And once again, if you're interested in these rollaway nest boxes from Hen Gear, go check them out. Don't forget to use code KC15. 95% of our eggs are clean. Or does I tell you that? There's one with a poop. That's why I said 95. Our eggs are clean and dry when we come and collect them. There's a guaranteed double yolker. So if you're in the market for a nest box, check them out. KC15 will get you $15 off. Let's collect these eggs and see what we get. All right, 51 eggs. Not a bad haul for the day. If you remember, we got 60 hens, and we've got the ones that are jumping the fence and laying in the woods. So I bet it'd be closer to 55 if everyone was staying in here. So anyway, beautiful day. Chickens outside. Sun is shining, drying up some of this rain. Chickens do enjoy that shade down there. So anyway, we can't let you go a whole video without seeing the piglets, can we? Of course we can't. Here's Connie with her new piglets. All 5. How are you doing, Connie? You're doing a great job, aren't you? It's almost feed time. I'll feed you in just a minute. We just want to check out your babies. Those cute little spots on them. Where are you running off to? So the whole batch of Oreos are doing just fine. They're about 2 days old now. Guess it hasn't been that many days since they were born, but they are doing good. Connie has been fantastic as usual, and the piglets are doing great. So we got to show you the piglets, right? Oh, here's a group outside. Let's show you the little bit older ones. That ginger out in that sun is beautiful. Hey, Joyce. Hey, Joyce. We don't want to scare your piglets into the fence. How are you doing? We just want to say hi. Quick video of piglets. Can't go a video without piglets. There's Joyce's. And of course these big chunks. Delilah's 5 females. They see the cart and they're already screaming. If you guys seen one of our videos, this white one right here screams every time we come out for food because she's not patient. Isn't that right? You guys aren't patient. But anyway, it's feed time. Needed to give you your pig fix. Chickens out on grass, the best place for them. Appreciate you following along. Don't forget to make the change, and we'll see you on the next video. You're still cute, even though you're not a piglet. Right, Thistle? I don't know about you, Tuck. You want to get that grass, or you need me to get it, or you saving it for later? I'll get it for you. You want that? Yeah, we'll just leave it there.